y'all. Hi. I'm back. It's been what, 2 weeks? Because well, over 2 weeks, really. Or I don't know. Okay, it's been a long time. Okay. It's been between 2 and 3 weeks because well, first of all, I wasn't going to be posting during the protests for Gaza, for the boycott and stuff. I wasn't going to be posting during that. That's crazy. But also, I had freaking jury duty on Monday, and that meant that I was all stressed about it on Sunday. So I did not film on Sunday. And then Monday didn't have video. And then I don't film on Tuesdays, but I also just didn't feel like it when the time came for that. Right? And then and then I think that's it actually. Yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. But it just feels like it's been forever. It's been so long. It feels like whoever is watching has had the chance to go off and find a family and get married and you know, just a bunch of stuff. But in reality, it hasn't been that long. But yeah, it has definitely been long enough for me to forget everything that's happened, okay? So if it seems like I'm going into this blind, I basically am. I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know what chapter we're on. Let me see. Chapter 3. We're on chapter 3. Okay, we're on chapter 3 with Theo, and I have no idea what's going on. So we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. We are going to wing it. I just opened something and I can't find it. Oh, okay. We're gonna we're gonna wing it, and that's it. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so let's get into it. I had texted Theo my number, but since his phone screen started to get a bit cloudy, I wasn't sure if he actually got it. Paint a picture of you and me, everything we've ever done. Oh, yeah, no, that looks like either a cat or a child that has the phone. If you hear clinking, it's because I got my coffee. It's morning. I film in the morning. Wow, this looks like a virus hit his phone. Or it looks like somebody that shouldn't have it is typing, yep, a child. Definitely a child. I don't think he meant to send that. I decided to put him out of his misery and call him up. After a few rings, Theo's husky voice picks up.
Hey.
Hello, this is Theo. Hey, Theo. Theo, it's me, Dahlia. I could not read your text. What does that say? You also sent me a string of symbols.
Oh.
What did I said? A C followed by some equal marks, blah 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 blah. Because it's a penis. Do you guys well, I can't even say do you remember, because everyone might not have watched How I Met Your Mother, but How I Met Your Mother has this whole joke where Ted is an architect, and like he has this dream to do this building for this big thing or whatever, and when he does it, he finally gets the building done. It is shaped, it's phallic. Okay, it's phallic, and then he shows it to the guy, and the guy is like, that's a penis. It's, okay. I'm childish. That show raised me, though, but I'm, okay. Why does this sound familiar? Well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I didn't mean that.
what did you mean? Well, that's unfortunate. She's so horny all the time. Sorry about that. The rain really did a number. I can tell. Your voice sounds fuzzy too. Well, the sooner we get you a new phone, the better. So when's our phone buying date? Okay, I'm starting to remember. Right. See you later. Phone date. It's our friend. Hi. Hi. I I noticed that there's a little bit of cat food and water in the alleyway. Has someone been feeding you? Yes, period. Giving him head scratches. He meows at me as if telling me all about the person feeding him. Work, bestie, and so glad you have somebody to feed you. I can't stay for long today. I have a date. Thank whoever is feeding you, though, okay? Do not scratch them. Okay? Walk between their legs and trip them up to show them you love them. Yeah, period. Of course I'll tell you all about it. Be a good boy, okay? Before getting into my car, I make sure to give him a few extra pets, as you should. The pet tax. This is a big mall. I arrived at the designated time and see Theo waiting by the mall with 2 cups of coffee. I thought it was supposed to say wall, so that's why I paused.
Hey.
I've got a plain black and a latte. Which do you want? A latte. Latte nun marigi. Latte is horse. Latte nun marigi. I pointed the latte. 1 latte for the cute lady. Period. Thank y'all. Thanks. Not you being shy. She is aggressive in every aspect, but getting called cute, she's like, oh my god, thank you. She's so real for that, honestly. Realist visual novel MC ever. I take a sip of the latte. It's perfect. Just like Theo. Oh, God. That was so corny. I can't live. Never in my life am I allowed to live with this game. Stop it, Dahlia. You've only known him for like almost 2 weeks. Okay? You can still think somebody's like cute and perfect. Theo enjoys his black coffee as I sip on my latte. Nun marigi. We sat down on a bench nearby. In the silence, we enjoyed each other's company and the caffeine boost. Anyhow, why do you still use a flip phone? Privacy? Guess what, guys? My computer's dying. What? That never happens when I film. Every single time. That never happens every time. What? Welcome to beebreadgames, the channel where I just realized I forgot to do the intro. Welcome to beebreadgames. I'm B. Oh no, I even did it out of order. We're a mess. It's okay. Okay, we're getting the intro at 8 minutes in. Hello guys. I'm B and welcome to beebreadgames, the channel where it's been 3 weeks and I'm a mess. It's actually been 2 weeks. See? A mess. Anyhow, why do you still use a flip phone? Privacy?
I guess. I just never got around to upgrading.
Interesting. How'd you manage that? I mean, there's a lot of things that go through apps and such nowadays. It must be a real pain at times. Theo shrugs.
I did give it a whirl a couple of years ago, when everyone switched from texting to those messaging things. I wanted to keep up.
And then?
But there were so many options, and the manual was no use. I think it might be impossible at this point. There's just too big of a learning curve.
Help! Theo. Even people that were big grown adults during the change to smartphones, they did the learning curve and are more obsessed with their phones than us sometimes. I shake my head in frustration. I'm judging this man. How is he surviving in the modern world? He's not. He is living in his bubble. Come on now, keep up, Dahlia. How do you manage the business? Acquiring parts, bookings, taxes, payroll? That was so nervous. You're stressing him out, girl. I had someone set up a computer for me, and I do know what Rooster Brass and all of that is. I have an email too, which I sometimes use for bookings, and obviously I know how to run car diagnostic software and the like, so, you know, getting by. But for the rest of the stuff, I usually have someone for all of that. My brother does all the CAD stuff at work. He went to school for it. And my sister has an accounting business. You know, we get by. We figure it out. Teamwork makes the dream work. But what if nobody's there to help? What if I was a complete dull and couldn't describe where I was when you came out to help me?
I'd figure something out. I always do.
He's so capable. You said people set stuff up for you. Can't they just walk you through everything? She's so concerned about this man. She's like, sir, how are you existing in this world? I must admit that at this point, I'm a bit embarrassed to ask, and don't feel like I have the time to learn new things that aren't pertinent to my life, you know? I guess. But it is pertinent, I mean. What if you want to go to a concert?
I go regularly. I usually just buy my tickets at the venue.
Help, you're stressing him out. You are judging him. He does not like it. What about when you travel? How will you get around unknown places? Book tickets in hotels, find the best reviewed places, know what flights have changed. The last time I flew, my flight changed like 18 times. Girl, people can do things without their smartphones, believe it or not. This is making me think about that post that's going around Tumblr right now. That's saying, like, a lot of, like, I don't want to say Gen Z, but I guess it is Gen Z and younger, but, like, them, they don't use computers, like, ever. So they don't have, they don't have the know-how to do things on a normal computer, because everything's just on the phone. And it's so absurd to me, because I've literally only known computers. Like, I use my computer for everything. I hate the mobile version of everything. It's so weird. It's such a weird gap for us to be so close in age. It's crazy. Okay, I read that. Theo looks away. I've clearly struck a note there. Girl, you were pressing him about things that don't matter. Just help him find a phone. Oh. I take an organized tour or something. And in the end, I don't travel that much. There's enough to do around here. Don't keep probing him. You're being an asshole if you keep probing him. Like, this literally isn't your business. Like you said, you've known him for almost 2 weeks. Okay, I'll leave it at that then. Yeah! You guys didn't see, but I fainted a punch at her. She annoys me sometimes. Theo looks away from me. Look, you done made it awkward. The air in here is stale, and you can cut it with a knife, and etc., etc. Thanks. I'm sorry she's like this, Theo. I would have minded my business until we were closer. We sit in awkward silence. I'm pretty sure I could feel the stares of passers-by at us. Ugh, Tootie... I hate... Tootie men never give me this existential dread. Well, for the most part. I just wish I knew what Theo was thinking. He's thinking you're judging him unfairly for something that honestly doesn't matter. If he's able to get by in the world, why are you making it such a big deal? Sorry, I got a little bit heated. Yeah. After a few more moments of silence, Theo finally speaks. I'm used to it, to be honest, but that doesn't really bug me. He lifts his head up to look at the ceiling that's all the way up there, because we are on the first floor. I love it here. Huh?
Back in the day, I thought it was some sort of an adulthood requirement to go out in the world and search for a place where you belong.
Mm-hmm.
As cheesy as it sounds,
Sorry.
it took a big scare to make me learn that sometimes you're already where you belong.
Mm-hmm.
After all, nothing and nobody is eternal.
Oh, period.
If staying here means that I get to see my folks hundreds of times before we part ways permanently,
Oh, man.
it's worth it in my book.
I feel you. Honestly, I agree, Theo. I think me and Theo are a lot alike. Because, like, I used to think I had to, like, go around and do all this traveling to feel like I made it. But, like, I like being here. I like hanging out with my family. And, like, sure, I do want to travel. And we actually have been traveling more. Together, actually. But I do want to travel and, like, go visit my friends who live out of the country now. But I'm not in a rush to do it, you know? Especially because I'm trying to save money to do it. Because they had to pick the farthest place away possible. But, You know, just hanging out with your family, and it's cool if you have a good relationship with your family, you know. Not everyone has that, and I understand that, but if you do, you don't really feel the rush to get out and away. But anyway, it is worth it in my book. Theo offers me a melancholy smile. That's why I hold on to projects I share with people. Like that old project from back in the day with my dad. Old project? Girl, you don't be listening to him. Remember when you came to my place and I was working on a car? That was something Dad and I started together. I had no idea. Now I feel like such an asshole. Well, you are quick to judge and say things without thinking, so yeah, I would agree. If it's been burdening you to work on the project, why don't you just give it up? He just told you why. Hello? Am I missing something? I'm having some hurdles, sure, but I feel that I have to at least try and finish it up, you know? Yeah, I know, Theo. Nobody knows you better than me. We're just alike, you and I. Hasn't there been something you set your mind to that you'd want to accomplish no matter what? Honestly, I couldn't think about it. I'd gone to college, sure, but I got a bachelor's in business administration to appease my parents. I was gonna be that hashtag girl boss, but I think I gave up that a while ago. Right where I want to be. I think I gave up on that a while ago. Yeah. Well, maybe we can revive that passion of yours together. What were they? I mutter under my breath. Photography. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that?
I didn't quite catch that.
Photography. Photography? Oh, that's why you were so interested in the photos at my place. Yeah, freckle boy. Turn away, embarrassed. Well, that, and I liked seeing your family. Theo, where are your bottom teeth? Theo smiles, places a hand on my shoulder, and turns me to face him. Why are you embarrassed? It's a silly hobby that isn't gonna get me anywhere in life. Well, that's not true. Come on now.
I don't think it's silly at all. If you really like it, why not pick it back up?
Exactly. Theo gently kisses my forehead. Girl, back up. Back up.
I'll help you revive that hobby of yours.
Okay. Theo smiles at me and we stay like that for a few moments, just supporting one another. I wanted to know more about him, what his wants and dreams were, but I knew probing him wasn't the right way to go about it. I'd just have to wait for him to open up, little by little. I'd, not it. After a few moments, Theo stands up and offers me his hand.
Your hand looks heavy. Can I hold it for you?
Disgusting! I can't judge, because I had this one RP couple that I basically did that with. Jesus Christ. And it was on my end, because my character was the Ford cheesy one. So I was like, here, can you hold this? And it was her hand. And I did it in front of everybody, too, because it was a public RP thing. So we did that shit in front of everybody, and everybody had varying reactions of disgust and being impressed. And you know what? I live in that moment sometimes. It's still corny as fuck, though. I laugh at his cheesy request. I can't help but oblige and give him my hand. Oh dear, it's quite a burden on me. Please help me lift this weight. Theo also begins laughing as he takes my hand, helping me off the bench. He then pokes the top of my forehead with his index finger. That's a love language. It is. Jabbing somebody in the forehead with your finger, love language.
Okay. Enough with the dramatics.
Too much? Not at all. Holding hands, we make our way to the pear store. You know what? I love that everyone defaults to pear. Nickelodeon, the Dan Schneiderverse, or what the fuck ever, was pear phone, and now this game is pear phone. Everyone's just like, yeah, pear phones. Oh, this part of the mall looks futuristic. Okay, let's go and see what they have. Tristan, you work here? Welcome to the pear store. Would you like a double whack
Oh!
No, wait. I mean, what kind of device are you looking for today? Help! Bro has had every part-time job in the town. The poor clerk looks exhausted. He sounds like he mixed himself up with another job, too. Theo immediately pulls out his old busted phone and shows the store clerk.
Can I get something like this?
No. Oh, this is a vintage Makia. I didn't think they made these still.
Oh.
So, are there none like this? No. Well, not quite. There's some similar that I can show you, like the Pearphone Flip. It's just that these vintage phones are so eclectic that I tend to get a bit excited. Yeah, I'm a nerd about phones. I'm sorry. Yes, well, what phones would you recommend? Girl, trying to speed this along. She's like, we don't have time for nerd talk. The store clerk motions for us to follow him. He shows us a phone that is like Theo's old model, as the clerk puts it. This one is going to be the closest to your old model. It's bigger and has a color screen. Ask about Snake? Oh, the game. Does it have Snake on it? You got games on your phone? Can it play Snake? Theo and Tristan stare at me in confusion. You mentioned playing Snake before, that's all, you know, I wanted to make sure you had some of the comforts of your old phone. Recognition seems to dawn on Theo's face. What about other models? Maybe a smartphone? Remember, smartphone illiterate here. Yeah, we have a lot of models. Theo points at the flagship phone display.
Anything more sturdy than these? They look like they break easily.
Real. Tristan points to a different display on the side. Yes, these are probably what you want. This one in particular is very popular with the handy folks. It has IP67 resistance. Theo nods understandingly, and I do not know what any of those words mean. I know there's IP numbers associated with my phone, but I have no idea what they are.
That would really come in handy at the shop.
Period. It can be washed with both soap and industrial cleaners, and it can withstand drops from over 3 meters without cracking the screen. And look, a gazillion lumen flashlight built to military specifications. Great warranty too. This phone sounds like a brick. I'm stressed about it. Theo's eyes seem to light up at those descriptions. The paraclerk then lights up the model and pulls up Snake. Ooh, baby, this is perfect. This is the phone. This is that girl of phones. It even comes with a factory version of Snake. Oh my god, Tristan, you are such a good salesman. Right in that moment, we're interrupted by an obnoxious familiar voice blaring through the store. Ugh, Mark.
Theo! Finally getting with the times and joining the modern world? And he brought a consultant with him. How adorable.
Oh my god, Mark, leave us alone. Don't you have anything better to do? Like... Oh hey, comedy nerd, my business isn't with you today. Unfortunately, Mark looks to Theo and me. Don't you have anything better to do than hang out with someone who still thinks texting is done with physical buttons? Mark, I'm about to beat your ass. I'm not gonna lie. Let me quick save. Mark, stop being a bitch. You know, you've been a thorn in my side for a while. What the hell is your problem with me? Dahlia, he's not worth... Nah! Don't stop me. I turn back to Mark and get closer to him. I get all up in his smug face that needs to wear some fucking brown contacts because he's scaring the hoes. Are you upset with your own life that you have to constantly heckle others? It looked like that with the bartender, too. The entire store goes silent. Ooh. Mark stares at me, rage appearing in his eyes. Punch him.
I've seen your kind. You're just here until something better shows up. Then you'll run back to your big city dream, but we're all stuck here in this small town nightmare.
Oh, so you're just mad that you're stuck in a small town. Get in a car and go. What? Hello? I feel the whole world turn silent. Is that true? I turn toward Theo, who didn't look fazed by Mark's words. Girl, if you don't start yelling at him again, don't let him give you pause. Mark storms out of the pear store, and after a few moments, the rest of the customers go about their business. I'm mad that you let that fizzle out. I was ready to go. I was ready to read him. Ugh. I breathe in relief. I'm not relieved. My voice just shook. I'm mad. Hello? I feel a gentle touch on my arm. It's Theo.
Hey.
About what Mark said. What about it? Theo pauses and looks me deep in the eyes. Oh, I don't like eye contact, bestie, but okay. We don't have to talk about it right now. This would have been a moment to stare in each other's eyes longingly, if it weren't for the store clerk interrupting us.
So...
Sorry to interrupt, but, thanks for that. That guy has been heckling me ever since I came to town. Anyway, have you decided what kind of phone you want? Well, Dahlia, what do you think? I really like the flip phone, but all those new features sound great. Also, I'd like to try those messaging apps with you. Oh my god, he's gonna learn to text for me. Well, things will be a lot easier if Theo had a smartphone, but at the same time, I'm not sure he'll be able to use it. We can just teach him. He's got to get over that learning curve, because phones are only going to surpass him, and before long, it's going to be like, oh, we don't make that model. We don't make that charger. We don't make anything you need, so when your phone breaks, you're screwed. So, yeah. Let's get the smartphone. I point to the sturdy smartphone that would apparently survive nuclear war. I think he should go with this model. It has Snake. Well, as long as it can make calls, I guess I could figure out the other features over time. Exactly. I don't even know all the features on my phone, and I've had a smartphone since 2010? I don't even know. I'm making up numbers. Absolutely. You're smart. You're just not familiar with this stuff. Trust me, you can figure it out. And I'm the tech whiz around these parts, remember? I'll be there to help you out this time, if needed. Thanks, Dahlia. You're welcome. You're welcome. Back to the first floor. We're on a bench outside of the pear store playing with Theo's new phone. What floor is this store on? Because I felt like we were on an upper floor, but apparently not. You know what? I'm thinking too much about how they can't just be making a billion backgrounds. That's all that is. I am overthinking. He's poking around Rooster Brass with a frown on his face.
Hey.
Yes? He's having trouble asking for help. It's really adorable. I'm guessing he's used to helping others, but not asking for help himself. Cute. I feel like we're over-babying him.
Can you help me figure something out on this phone?
Of course. What do you have in mind? Well, my usual dealer has good parts, but she's missing some of the stuff I really need. I've read about this foreign firm that can do imports, but they're all digital, and their forms look like gibberish to me. I sit close to him, and the page really looks like a mess. These people need to get somebody to do their website, if I'm being honest. I show him how to fiddle with page layouts to make it look readable, and how to translate the page text to English via the machine. Those hours spent trying to translate foreign games are really coming in handy right now. After some browsing around, Theo bookmarks important sites for his parts. Yes, this is great. It's made in the same mold as the part I needed, but from a less brittle steel. It should last a longer while. Oh, period.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Our eyes make contact, and he gives me what I've come to know as Theo's signature smile. I'm gonna close my eyes and just pick. I'm gonna stop making that noise too. I'm sorry. Ask him for a kiss. Okay. I'm sorry. My first thought immediately was kiss me. Like a really dramatic, old movie thing. Whatever. Shut up. Hey, Theo. I purse my lips in a kissing motion and wiggle my eyebrows. Help. What are you, 15? Apparently, girl. I punch his arm playfully. Sure. He leans over and offers his cheek to me. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. That's not what I meant, you fool. What are you, 15? I lean over and give him a peck on the cheek. That's not exactly what I meant, though. Theo smiles and laughs at me, and takes a look left and right to see that we don't have an audience, and looks me in the eyes.
I got the feeling you were going to say that.
Oh, so you're just annoying. Okay. He places a hand at the back of my neck and pulls me into a short kiss. Tenderly, softly. It's not as intense. Ooh. It's not as... Ooh. I think there's just a mistake there. It's not as intense as the hot, passionate makeout session we had at his house. Wow, kissing in the mall like two teenagers. Maybe I am 15 after all. The kiss seemed more romantic, more intimate, more real. Yeah, because y'all finally got the chance to know each other instead of making out as soon as you meet. Which I'm not judging for. It's just personally coming from a very touch-averse and ace stance. It's like, Before pulling away completely, he plants another kiss on my forehead. Same time next Tuesday? Yes, same time next Tuesday. Yeah, what would you say to coming over to my place? I'll work. Yeah, that could work. I immediately message him my address on his new phone, giggling like a love-struck puppy. His phone dings and he gets it. I arrive home and pull up my phone to inspect it. Maybe I should get a new phone too? Well, we have another date next Tuesday. Yes! What are you all gonna do? I'm not sure. He's coming over though. Eyes? I knew it! Help! Bestie is so predictable. Obsessed. He's coming over and you're not sure? I mean, yeah, because, like, we're, like, normal. You know, we do, like, domestic cute stuff. You know damn well what you should be doing. Oh, trust. I really want to, but I don't want to fuck this up. I like this guy. With Theo, I gotta take it slow. He's, like, old-fashioned. We've really only had one proper date. So making out in wet clothes on his couch is taking it slow? You know what? That was... I forgot his hoodie! Oh no! He can always take it back when he comes next week. And y'all are sharing clothes? Never mind. You skipped the fucking phase and went straight to marriage. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's some intimate stuff if I've ever heard it. Yup, I can see your face now. You're blushing. I'm not. You so are. Liar. Damn it, they're right. I am blushing big time. Whoop. And that's where I'm going to end it today. And thank you so much for watching. If you have, maybe for the next video I won't be as much of a mess and I will do things in the right order and all of that. But yeah, that's all for this time. This video is going up on Friday, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why I said I believe. It's the same schedule. I try to stick to a schedule because I'm autistic. I don't like doing stuff outside, you know? So yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday where we will do chapter 4. And then we get chapter 5, which is like the last one, I think. So, you know, we'll be wrapping up this game in a couple weeks. Not a couple weeks, in like a week. Within the week. We'll be done by next week. Ooh, no. Nope. Because I will be out of town. So, we will not be wrapping this up within the week. Let me look. I got a calendar, you guys. I got a physical calendar. Let me see. So, if this one is going up on the 2nd, this is going up on the 2nd, and then I'll have one for the 5th. But there will not be a video on the 9th, because that, my filming day is when I'll be leaving. And then the upload day is when I will be on the way back. And it's like a 10-hour drive. So yeah, one video next week. And then we should be finishing up by the 19th, I believe. Yeah. Woohoo! Schedules! I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and all of that. Or don't, because I'm just here to vibe. Yeah. See you next time. Bye!